Hello again, here we are today, we're down at Leeds and Liverpool canal. It's Monday, so we're going to give you a bit of an update on these goslings. Show you what we see, aren't we? It's a cracking day, so hopefully you should all enjoy what you see.
Yes, so come with us and see what we can find, and hopefully we can find out goslings together again.
Well, we have set off a bit later than what we usually would, but it's been absolutely roasting today. It's about 29 degrees or something. Yeah. It's crazy hot, isn't it?
It is, it's very hot.
I've been trying to get a shot of these swallows, but there's no chance. I think warm weather's fetched quite a lot out, but they're flying around that fast. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
There's loads of them around today.
The big crow decided to come and have a look. Yeah. Just been talking about it. Has anyone else noticed? When we were younger, hottest time at day, it used to be between like 11 and 3 o'clock, didn't it? Now it's between like 3 and 7.
Yeah.
It's hotter now than what it were when sun was its highest, isn't it?
It feels it. Very humid and hazy.
Yeah, it is. You can only just see Marmet Pendle there in distance, look.
Yeah. Still looks stunning.
There's part of the core there, that's barely visible. Looks like there's been a bit of an argument here. Quite a few feathers there, isn't there?
There is quite a few feathers.
There's that bird foot in it.
Yeah, that's sprouting up everywhere, isn't it?
It is, it's been great. I enjoyed walk down here. Last month I was wondering about eating hawthorn berries and stuff like that. Yeah. Now I'm wondering about, I'm eating cherries, raspberries, odd blackberry. Haven't really found any blackberries that are ready yet, have we? Just odd one. But there's raspberries and cherries all over the place. Look at that fish there.
That was a fish.
I'd say you wouldn't really think there were that many fish in canal, would you? But the amount we're seeing around that weed there, that's clearing up hot water, it's unreal.
It is.
They love this stuff, aren't they?
You know, remember a few years ago walking on canal when I kept pointing out all the dead fish?
Yeah, they're all floating on top and stinking, weren't they?
And now...
Well, the difference since that stuff started popping up.
It seems to be thriving.
Oh, all the way along it. Just fish all the way along it, like, all different sizes. So we can find some of these goslings, because
they keep moving.
Oh, last week the 7-week-old ones,
yeah,
they weren't make much of a difference, were they? They were very distinguishable.
It will now because of the heads, I can tell difference.
Yeah, I think we'll struggle this month. I think anything under 8-week-old we'll be able to tell, but 8-week-old to geese, yeah. I think they're around the same now, aren't they? I think well, 2 months must be cut off.
It must be. Doesn't take long though, does it, from little hatchlings to looking like the parents?
You won't think they grow that much in 2 months, would you? Look at that there. I think that were pied wagtail.
Just sat there happily, isn't it?
Brilliant little bird. I like them. Pied wagtail.
Must have that, I didn't know what it were. just do it with some type of wagtail because it was like bobbing its tail up and down.
Yeah, they do fly smart, don't they?
Yeah. Some geese over there. There with that odd one, out one.
Yeah, with whiting.
Yeah. Wow, we're just in a swallow drink from canal then.
No, I can't see any goslings.
Big difference to some, doesn't it? We all wildlife that's out.
I think it makes a real difference.
Yeah.
So oyster catchers, eh? Flying head.
They look a lot different in flight, don't they?
Oh, brilliant bird. Oyster catchers down on canal. Crazy, isn't it?
I know, it's great.
Oh, we haven't seen any lapwings or curlews yet though, have we? I think they've gone. Well, they've gone for me, haven't they? That's a couple of weeks we haven't seen them for now. Well, I think that's the best shot I'm ever going to get of them. Because every time I try and get a little bit closer than that, they're off. That's the bit closest they've come down and drunk at side of us. That's brilliant to watch. Bank swallows. So yeah, you only have to sit down here for 10-15 minutes and the amount of different birds you start spotting, they're unreal. I mean, what are oyster catchers doing inland? As far as I know, they're coastal birds. They eat mussels and fly open shells and stuff. That's why their beaks are getting like they are. But Dawn's just been telling me that over the last few years they're moving more inland and eating a wider variety of stuff. Just goes to show canals and rivers and stuff have to be getting cleaner, don't they?
Definitely, especially all this wildlife everywhere.
I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? I could just put camera there. It don't take minutes and fish will be going by, swallows going by, dragonflies, stormflies, there's all sorts. Yeah, been a couple of damselflies that's landed on me in the last 10 minutes as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll keep going that way for you. size of that thing, then it was massive.
Was it?
Dragonfly.
Yeah, I've noticed a few big ones.
Mental amount of wildlife just down this bit, innit? I know I keep saying it, like, we don't need to do walk, we could just sit there, can't we?
Yeah.
Well, we've only walked 100 metres and we've seen a lot more stuff.
Well, that's why I like coming every week. It's the same walk, but it's always different.
You know, we only said we'd sit down there 5-10 minutes, we've been sat there the best part of an hour.
Halfway?
Every time I got up to move, something else turned up.
Yeah. Them swallows were good.
I like that skylarking tree, it's not often they keep still.
They'll be flirting because they'd be possibly on the third brood now, skylarks.
Yeah, I reckon they're on the second, third easily.
Yeah.
The amount of them that's in there, they're doing well, aren't they?
They are. Which I've never noticed flirting dancing summer before.
It's good how they dance like that, it reminds me of ambulance symbol. You know,
spiralling snakes.
Yeah, they kind of dance in the same way, don't they?
Yeah.
Does look smart to watch.
They're fast and all, aren't they?
Yeah.
Trying to get that on camera.
Well, that's why. When you're in 3 or 4 bargain, I'll try and get a good shot of that. It's not often you see them keep still.
No.
Well, look at that though. There's some brand new ones, eh?
They're latex, aren't they?
They're only a week old.
Yeah. Well, they weren't here last week.
That looks about 2 weeks old.
Oh. That's well cute.
So they're still having new chicks now, and they're 8 weeks into laying them.
Yeah.
That's what's made you down it.
Yeah. I've got some more goslings to keep checking up on now.
Tell you, must be something in them daisies. Well, I wonder if there's going to be more round with main bunch further down then. I don't think there will be, do you?
No.
When they were young like that, they kept them segregated, didn't they? And as they got to like 5-6 weeks old, they seemed to stick them all together.
Yeah.
And started herding them out field like sheep.
But I think they are latexes, because it's near July now, and it says like middle of June.
I'm not too sure. It's good to see though, isn't it?
It is. Well made my day.
This full stretch of canal here, right from getting on it, all the way along it, water's almost crystal clear. You know, I mean, there's odd boggy bit, but where all that weed is, it's clear as.
It is.
Everything's out like this, all looking all lush and green. Absolutely brilliant. Now spring's gone, it's in the back of my mind now. I'm just ticking down to autumn and everything's starting to disappear.
Yeah.
I'm worrying about it now. Well, then I'll start noticing all oranges and browns and that, and I should be right here.
Yeah, autumn will be your favourite season. And this is only technically beginning at summer.
Hey, it's been crazy watching this stuff grow as well, hasn't it? I mean, I know it sounds stupid. It's not something I'd ever hear myself think of saying ever.
Yeah.
But what? Last week it were as high as you. Now it's as high as me looking places. Whoa, there it's even higher.
Yeah.
That must be what?
About 6 foot.
It's a lot higher than 6 foot, it's about a foot above me.
Yeah, but taller than Jordan, that.
That's crackers, isn't it? How fast that's grown in a week.
Flowers are coming now, so they're going to start exploding everywhere.
Yeah, I do like popping them. I'm not just helping spread it, but I do like popping up. I don't think I'll bother this year though. It's not like it needs any help, is it?
No, definitely not.
Ah, absolutely brilliant. That yellow wagtail's back in the same place, look though.
Yeah, it must be nesting round here.
That's last 3 weeks in a row now we've seen it in this place, isn't it?
It is. That's local one.
Let's hope it is nesting, eh?
Yeah.
That's 2 different types of wagtail we've seen just along here.
Yeah.
It lasts 200 metres. I was going to listen to that as we walk past them. You don't think it's just 3 birds making that, would you? Blackbirds, wrens and robins. Sounds like there's hundreds of them, doesn't it?
It does. Well, 3 species.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Every time we walk past it, it's like that, isn't it?
It is. It sounds wonderful when you walk past the real bird song.
I don't think I've seen a bird walking past here yet. Every time I look in I try to see a bird. You can always hear loads of them.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen one.
It's really hard to spot them in there.
It is in there. I just end up using it for like binoculars. I want to see if I can see out.
You're well hidden.
Tell you, if I didn't know better, it sounds like there's just a big
Look,
tape recorder or something down there.
just a load of speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does seem mood not too, doesn't it?
They're ready well early, aren't they, this year?
Yeah, I know, but they're good. You go that way, I'll meet you on the other side. I just want to give them a quick look at that shoe tree, see if anything else has been added. No, it's still all the same, I think, as far as I can tell. Does weird me out every time, that. Just give you all a shot of that as I'm going by. God, I'd love to have seen that when it was all built up. There she's, look, beautiful. I knew you'd be around here somewhere.
Oh, I popped out too much.
Jump out foot behind the bush.
Yeah.
Well, I've definitely had worse surprises.
Made you speak like a girl.
Look at those ducks there, look. You don't often see that many together, do you?
No.
That one's got a weird coloured head.
I think a couple of them might be chicks. Because there were a couple last week that looked more or less like adults. So I think a couple of them might be 8, 9-week-old chicks.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones at front look a bit smaller than the rest, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, their heads are just starting to go metallic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Almost pearlescent. I like that colour.
It is, it's a cool colour.
I've been trying to get a shot of one of them for ages. That's the first time I've caught one kept still.
Got lucky.
Been lucky a few times all year.
Yep, today. Hey, at least it's not evil cows that's in that field today.
That's something in it. We won't need to contend with them today.
Well, unless they're down there.
I'm looking up at sky now, I'm thinking it might rain.
Yeah, but we think it's
That's how long we've been sat there. We're crazy up when we set off.
it was.
Yeah, shots of that. Red and white clover, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
What are these ones? I haven't noticed these ones before.
I'm not sure what they are. Not sure what they are, but they remind me a bit of bluebells. Because they're very similar.
They're smart inside, aren't they?
They are. They are a pretty colour, aren't they?
See, the amount of them in here on the hill, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not usually you get to see them still.
They don't look balanced right, do they? The hands shouldn't be able to hold all that weight behind them.
No, I get what you mean.
They look almost acrobatic, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, like balancing. Get your shots of that, look. Well, we were hoping to see that herring we see down here now and again, but it's not looking like it's here. We thought we'd seen that buzzard from a distance as we were walking down here, but it could have been anything. It could have been a seagull or a pigeon. It was that far away. We were just hoping, weren't we?
Yeah.
I thought that way then, it's just a pigeon.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some top water down there. Look. A duck. Right, well, just give you a look around us. I think we're going to sit here and have a coffee time. What are you thinking?
Coffee time.
Definitely. There's loads of flies there, isn't there?
There is. I ain't got a clue what half of these insects are, but they are half cool to look at. I've just come down here to try and find that spider I just gave you a shot of earlier. But I can't even see it with me eye. I ain't got a clue where that were. But I hope it came from on camera. It just goes to show though, all you got to do is just sit down and just let yourself relax. Try and switch off best you can and just start looking round. And you're never bored, there's always something that amuses you, there's something that lands on a bit of grass or
What's that there? Oh, what's that crawling? There's all sorts.
There is, isn't there?
Hey, it's amazing. Oh, that's the first time we've seen them down here, innit?
It is.
What were they called? Look.
Sandpiper.
Sandpiper.
Yeah.
They were a little bird, aren't
Yeah, they're cool.
they? They were fast. Hey, well, I'll just give you a shot of that before we leave. Look. It's a great place to come down and sit down for a coffee time there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, now we've finished, we'll just go and sit. We're carrying it in this way. You can tell I'm getting a bit more relaxed with this filming. I'd have cut that before, you know, every time I get tongue tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so bothered no more.
Oh, you're only human. I do it all the time.
I do sometimes. I'll be looking around, I'll see one thing and then I'll see another. And I get tongue tied. It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm not David Attenborough, I'll just show you what we see on walk. I hope some of you enjoy it as much as I do. That's crazy to see, isn't it?
You can't tell. I'm trying to figure out which are chicks and which are adults.
Yeah, you've got to look close, but you can tell.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's only 8 weeks.
8 weeks and both. Goose.
Wow.
Not quite geese yet, but almost. It's amazing just how many of them there is, isn't there?
It is. There's way too many to count.
They're still coming through Leeds up.
Yeah. I can't believe today we've seen like 2-week-old goslings and these like 8-week-old.
These are almost fully gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you can only just tell now, you know, little bits and bats seem to have a bit fluffier feathers or a bit of a lighter head. But
Yeah.
by next week, you're not going to be able to tell.
No.
You are with younger ones, but vast majority of them, you won't be able to tell. What a sight to see.
It is, it's amazing.
Makes you wonder how many of them will be there next year.
It does, doesn't it? Well, I'm wondering if there'll be even more next year, because there'll be them and new ones.
Looks like someone's left the best up. Probably a fisherman, eh?
Probably.
I'm not sure what that were. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Well, let's give you a shot on that. I think that's the first time we've ever seen water coming out of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not getting foggiest when that's doing that. I thought it was coming out of that hole in the wall. It's not, it's coming from above it. It's actually coming out of the hole. Even that sounds relaxing on canal, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Looks a bit grim though, doesn't it? I'm not sure what all that is on. Whoa. Like some type of lime or something.
It does look like lime coming out of it, well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm hoping camera's picking that up because that sounds brilliant.
It does, doesn't it?
I've seen a load of little birds flying there then. I'm not sure if camera caught them, but I'm not sure what they were.
No,
They're making a nice sound though, aren't they?
they are.
Every time I almost walk down that. Just lost them again. Dog boy bird daft.
Yeah. Hawthorn tree. The hawthorn berries are doing alright, aren't they?
Is it, mate? It's snacks that's going to be knocking about. Well, there's quite a few knocking around now, but there's going to be even more soon, isn't there?
Yeah.
Soon up blackberries will be right. Yeah, shots of that look beautiful.
The tree snackberries on this one are a lot further on.
Yeah, these are a lot riper on here. Isn't it crazy how positioning at trees and how early they catch the light out?
Yeah.
How many more minutes one gets to the top, you can tell, can't you?
You can.
It's like different woods we walk round. There's some fruit that's ripe there that isn't ripe in other woods.
Yeah.
It's crackers. It's all roughly around at the same time, but in some places it's like 3 week, 4 week difference,
Yeah,
isn't there?
well, when we went to Glasgow, last week, weren't it?
Yeah.
There was still wild garlic in bloom. Everywhere else it's died off.
Yeah. We thought it was because it was in shade, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then half the places we get it from along, well, offside at canals and down in woods. Oh, that's in shade as well.
Yeah.
Look how long grass is growing in a week, that's crazy, isn't it?
Hello.
It weren't like this last week, where it's a bit hard to get through.
Yeah.
Well, I can't walk past that without giving you a shot of that. I've never really noticed before, but if you look at her horizon now, it almost goes up diagonal to the top of Pendle, look.
Yeah.
And then it goes almost flat with a couple of dips, up way over to Parley.
Crazy, isn't it?
I've never noticed that. See, that's what I mean. All them are nowhere near it, ready to eat, are they?
No.
But we've been eating them down on canal.
Yeah.
They're a good few weeks off being ready.
Well, them on canal, to be fair, aren't really.
There are a lot of them on there, they've still got flour on them.
It's usually last week at some holidays we used to take kids and do it.
Yeah.
And it's before some holidays, at least 3 weeks now, so they're really early.
Happened in a very good spot, eh?
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful when sun starts going down, isn't it? Especially when there are all them colours in the sky.
At least you get some cracking views, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's look at that now, Dawn. Look at the difference.
They've all gone.
There's not one to be seen, is it?
Yeah.
Last week they were all completely covered in them black caterpillars, weren't they?
Yeah.
They looked like it had been covered in spider web.
Cobweb type thing.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
So it takes less than a week for them to turn into whatever they do and fly off.
Yeah.
I still didn't look at what they were, you know.
Neither did I. But I thought that they'd be still here and even more.
Yeah, I thought they'd still be there, to be honest. Just look at that.
Wow. Amazing, isn't it?
You can't help but keep saying it, can you? How lucky are we to live in Lancashire?
Yeah. I wish it were like this on summer solstice night.
Oh, isn't it just? Some of them colours are crazy, aren't they?
They are.
Almost like a little mask sticking out to the grass. Look how much grass has grown in a week, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
It's with that rain we had. It get ground out good water, now the sun's been out for a while.
It is.
Everything's gonna have it, hasn't it?
Yeah. When this gets mowed, they'll get loads of hay, won't they, for winter?
Ah, I bet that's what they do with it. Yeah, well, yeah, it makes sense. I bet that's what they are there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened to my camera then. Right, well there you've had it. Thanks for coming with us on another one. Hope you've all enjoyed what you've seen.
Yeah, thanks for coming with us. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll get back to every comment, and thank you to everyone who subscribed so far.
Have a good night. Thanks for watching.